You are likely expecting your parents or your family, whoever those people are, to love you. Maybe unconsciously you are still waiting that they will accept you, they will approve of you, and they will love you. And what if you were the one who chose to love them unconditionally? How can you heal your family or ancestral lineage as a light worker? How can you break yourself free from family karma and truly help other people in your family and heal those relationships? Is it even possible to build a loving relationship with your family if it has never been there? Let me show you how. I'm going to share 6 ways how to heal your family lineage as a light worker. So let's dive in. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sylvia Salo and I help lightworkers, starseeds, priestesses and leaders to remember who they are, and I do so inside of my mystery school of remembrance, where I walk people through different stages and levels of consciousness and help them tap into their soul power, their gifts, and to truly align themselves with their soul, higher self, and their multidimensional self, and so they can channel it into the life they desire. And today I want to talk about something that I have seen coming up, I would say, with every single person who stepped into the first level of my mystery school, Lightworker Healing. So you are this beautiful light worker. You have been through your awakening. You have been working on yourself. And you have this desire to help other people, which is what makes you a light worker. And you want to heal your relationships with your family. You may or may not be in touch with them. I have seen many people who had to take like a break from being in touch with their family members for some time as they went through their personal healing. I have also seen people who wanted to be involved with their family even more and help them. And so how should you approach it, and what really creates the difference? So first, the key thing to understand about your family is this. If you are a light worker, there is a high chance that one of your parents is teaching you how to step into your soul's power. So you may be thinking that they are there to love you, but they're actually teaching you how to be in your power. And this is going to awaken your gifts, and this is going to help you to truly step into your leadership and to help other people with your gifts. And this kind of relationship usually comes from your unfinished karma, from different lifetimes. So it's something that your soul works on. And it's helping you to embrace those aspects of yourself where you perhaps have misused power in different lifetimes. Or maybe you dropped leadership, or you didn't show up the way you wanted to. Or you developed these deep-seated soul wounds that are preventing you from truly embracing your gifts in this life. And your parents, at least one of them, knows that. And they're actually unconsciously helping you to learn how to grow into your power since you are a little child. This agreement that you have on the soul level is supposed to help you to bring the best out of you. Usually the way you experience it isn't so beautiful or harmonious, right? It feels challenging, but in the long term, it's going to help you. It's going to make you stronger, and that was the intention there. So just keep this in mind. Also, if you are born into a certain family lineage, you also receive some unfinished things from your ancestors. So these could be people many generations back, or it could be like your grandfather. It could be even your parents. It can go quite a few generations back. And so if you are incarnated to a certain family as a light worker, you take on some unfinished things that wants to be finished through you. Now you can rise to the occasion and the challenge or not. That's your free choice, but it's going to happen. And then if you don't finish it, it likely goes into your descendants, into your children. And you also choose your family based on your past lives. Because many times people ask me, does this come from my childhood or is it a different lifetime? In many cases, it's both. You choose the settings, the dynamics in your family and the family based on what you need to heal, where you need to grow based on your past lives. The things that your soul is not yet finished exploring and mastering and experiencing. So just keep this in mind because this is truly important to understand. It's not just like being a victim to someone, and in some cases, yes, you may totally be, but there's more dynamics, more nuances taking place behind the scenes. And now, knowing all of this, how can you help your family lineage or your ancestral lineage heal as a light worker? So the first step is you are likely expecting your parents or your family, whoever those people are, to love you. Maybe unconsciously you are still waiting that they will accept you, they will approve of you, and they will love you. And what if you were the one who chose to love them unconditionally? Because as long as you are trying to fix someone, heal someone, you are not accepting them. And of course they can feel it. They feel it at least subconsciously, if not consciously. And they feel this pressure and this judgment coming from you. So just like you feel being judged by them, they feel the judgment coming from you because you are not accepting who they are. So what I'm proposing here is just to make peace that they are the way they are. And they need to experience it this way for some reason. You don't need to know the reason. You just have to accept it. And so this is where you start to tap into unconditional love. Unconditional love means that you love the other person with all their choices they make, with the choices you agree with and with those that you don't. You don't withdraw your love, you don't shut down your heart based on circumstances. It's unconditional. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't see, how things could be improved. It doesn't mean that you are blind to things. It doesn't even mean that you have to remain in certain situations. But you keep your heart open while doing what you need to do. So this is really the first step. Anything that you expect from them, give it to them. And see how it will transform your relationships. The second key how to heal your family or ancestral lineage is that you learn to mother yourself. You become the mother, the father you wished you had. So you give yourself all the things that you needed, that you are maybe subconsciously still expecting from them or someone else. It means that you learn to meet your own needs. And this may be a tricky one. I have met many people who don't know what their needs are. Because maybe it's something you've been suppressing in yourself for such a long time that you don't even know. So the first step would be to get to know your needs. And then also your desires. And then see how you can bring it to yourself. How can you mother your inner child? How can you be the embodiment of all those qualities that you have needed or wanted from your parents? Learn to give it to yourself, and your inner child will be happy, and then it takes other people off the hook. You are not expecting it from someone else because you have learned how to give it to yourself. And if you want more guidance on how to mother yourself, I have 2 amazing resources. One is called Feminine Power Program. This is primarily for women. It takes you through all kinds of levels of feminine energy and how to nurture and mother yourself. And then I have another program, Sacred Union. Anyone is welcome to join, regardless of gender. And it also teaches you how to take care of your inner child, how to mother yourself. You can find both on my website. The next key is to give yourself permission to outgrow others, and especially to outgrow your family in every sense. Now, many light workers have subconsciously this kind of ceiling inbuilt in them. They feel like they cannot be too successful, too healthy, too happy. They cannot be too abundant. Their life cannot be so easy because so many other people suffer. And you perhaps see, your family struggling in some area, and you want to stay loyal to them, loyal to that suffering. But what if you were the key for them to find a way how to get out of that? So when you give yourself permission to outgrow other people, what you do is that you fully align with your soul. You just naturally tap into what your soul desires you to experience, and you follow it. You make that relationship between you and your soul sacred. And then you give yourself the permission to tap into your highest potential, to explore it, to play with your edges of who you came here to be. You look at who you truly are deep down and what you are truly capable of. You learn to play with life, be creative and curious, and keep exploring yourself and your potential. Now, when you do it, what happens is it's going to unlock your family, because they know on subconscious level who you are here to be, how you are meant to step into your potential, and they're actually helping you to step into it. And it may look whichever way, right? It may not look like they are actually helping you. It may look like they don't, but it's somehow growing you. It's exactly what your soul needs. Sometimes the soul needs this kind of pressure so that the diamond can shine through. And so when you give yourself permission to outgrow them, to tap into your highest potential, then they will not have to show you this part of themselves that is maybe somehow suppressing you. They will not have to do all those things they've been doing, because your agreement, your contract is complete. You have stepped into your potential, and now they are off the hook, and they kind of can do what they want. They can be their true self towards you. Everyone has many different facets. So you can talk to the same person and someone can tap into their most empowered, highest version, and someone taps into their lowest version. We all have all range of aspects within ourselves. And when you outgrow your parents, which just means following your potential, they will not have to display that lowest aspect to you anymore, because your agreement is complete and they are happy and it inspires them. So follow your potential if you want to heal your family lineage. The next way how to heal your family lineage or ancestral lineage is to embody everything. You don't need to say a word. You don't need to try to enlighten someone. You don't need to explain anything to anyone. You don't need to say what you have read in some book or what kind of realization you've had. Show them. How can you show it to people without using words? How can your family see that change in you? Feel it in your energy. See it in the actions you take. Without you saying anything, because this is going to inspire them. And not only that, you are then a way shower. You are showing them the way how to tap into it. It's not enough to say, oh, this is wrong with you and this is how you should fix it. Show them how it's done. And when they see you doing it, when they see you embodying it, they feel like, okay, if she or he can, then I can as well. And this is the most powerful way how to truly serve your family and ancestral lineage. Embody it. And the next way, which is very much connected to the embodiment, is to correct those ancestral patterns in yourself. Again, you take focus of your family. You fully focus on yourself. You understand yourself. You heal yourself. And you break those patterns in you, because this is what you are designed to do as a light worker. You are supposed to find a way how to turn something so-called negative and disharmonious and bring it back into harmony. You are supposed to find a way, and the only way you find it is going deep within you and breaking those patterns inside of you. When this happens, you correct the flow of power in you and between your family members. So all of a sudden, when you are with them, you are not afraid of them. You are not feeling like threatened or whatever it is that you are feeling, or suffocated for some of you. But you are able to show up there as you truly are. When you break that pattern in you, it doesn't matter what those other people do. You have found the way out. And the energy and power starts to flow correctly between you and them. Remember, as I said in the beginning, your parents and family are supposed to show you how to step into your power. The way to step into your power is to correct those patterns that are not serving you and truly align yourself with your highest self. When you do so, the energy of power between you and your family starts to flow correctly, harmoniously. And the next way how to heal your family and ancestral lineage as a light worker is to heal your own emotions and your emotional body. Now, most light workers are actually afraid of spending time with their family members because they feel overpowered by their emotions. So there may be those very intense, extreme emotions, very heavy emotions. And you don't want to be around that kind of energy because you have grown up around that kind of energy. And when you are a child, this kind of emotional energy maybe have been threatening you, right? Like you didn't know what to do with that. And the person who was the source of those emotions didn't take ownership of what was happening with their emotions. Maybe they were not aware of it, but you were. You could feel it, and they maybe couldn't or didn't. And so you felt like you need to process their emotions. But now you actually might have this subconscious fear that you can go into the same emotions, or you don't know how to keep your boundary around those types of emotions. But you have to remember, when you stop running away from those emotions and you heal them in yourself, then you can be around anyone with any kind of emotions and feel neutral and be the observer, because you do realize that it's just some energy passing through them. And you don't have to take it in, you don't have to do anything with that. When you actually stay in that neutral space, it's going to disperse very quickly. So if you feel that you are afraid of those like negative emotions in others, see if you have them inside of you, if you need to heal it inside, or if you just need to strengthen your boundary and come to that neutral space where you don't have to take it into you anymore. So these are my tips on how to heal your family and ancestral lineage as a light worker. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please let us know in the comments below your takeaway or something that you've been realizing, maybe some other tips, other ways. And if you like this, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I see you next time.